How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the Aftershow.
Dun, dun, dun!
We just wrapped up Curse of Strahd session 25, a redemption story. if I've ever seen one. When you walked into that castle and you saw that, and I described that seafood platter in front of you, and your dress was yeeted onto you, and I was just like, I was doing right by something that I promised you a long time ago. And
you were writing.
Yeah.
The dinner never happened.
Yeah.
Something I've been complaining about, and this was your opportunity to be like, no, Serena will have dinner in this castle.
Yep. That was exactly it. And Nola, compare and contrast. How are you feeling after this one?
I feel a lot better. By the way, guys, look what I made. I made banana bread.
Oh, that looks so good. Did you put like the what is it? It's like a nutty thing that's not frosting, but it's like what is the thing on top? What's that called?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought I saw spread on top.
Nope. This is just
Oh no, those are just bananas. Cool.
Yeah, well, it's not bananas. It's just so this is the very first time I've ever made banana bread, because I had some old bananas, and I mean, what else do you do with them?
Yeah,
like
exactly. Totally. Yeah, totally.
And so I decided to look up a recipe, and this is my first time making it, and it turned out pretty good. And I put some little chocolate chips in there, and I put some peanuts in there.
Oh.
And yeah,
that's not banana bread. That's banana cake. I was half expecting you to take your banana bread and like start eating it in game. I almost spilled the beans for what to expect, because I kind of wanted to do that. Like, I kind of wanted us to like bring a plate full of food and like actually eat on stream.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought the surprise was better in the end, so I didn't say anything.
Listen, if you would have told me, hey, I know you made banana bread earlier. You want to eat your banana bread at some point during the stream, I'd be like, okay.
The moral of the story of this Curse of Strahd after show is that Nola made banana bread. Thank you everyone so much for watching. If you liked what you saw,
like, comment, subscribe.
Subscribe for more banana bread.
No, but that scene was really good, and I wanted it to go on, but I felt like I was already milking it because we were having that conversation for like a solid hour. But I mean, I enjoyed it, and seeing that the conversation went for almost an hour shows how much of a good time we were having. And I will say that having that little dinner conversation, I was not expecting Strahd to basically be like, hey, do you want Barovia? Because I'll just give it to you. That was not part of the conversation I was expecting. Mm-hmm. I don't know what I was expecting. It definitely wasn't that, though.
Strahd is a layered fellow who's got quite a bit of goals, and yeah, this was him showing his hand at this point. Yeah. I don't know what.
At this point, what?
I'm just thinking, like, at this point, he's kind of running out of options. He has so many goals, aspirations, motivations, but eventually he's just gonna have to come to terms. Like, maybe like right now, gonna have to come to terms that Serena ain't gonna go for it, and he's gotta kill her and bring someone else.
Right. And, well, okay, I'm not gonna lie, Kai. You almost got me. You were this close. I legitimately was like, this is kind of convincing. This does not sound like that bad of a deal.
Mm-hmm. What was the straw that broke the camel's back?
Honestly, it was just a singular thought of, just because his curse ends, it doesn't necessarily mean that when she takes over, everything's going to be spring and rainbows. Because if they created a curse for him, why wouldn't the dark powers create a curse for her?
True.
And that would all start with her having to kill Ismark. And now she's the ruler of a country. She still can't go home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she never wanted to rule Barovia. That was never her goal has never been to be like a ruler. She's a bard. She doesn't want to be like Ismark would be fine doing that. But she's not that kind of person.
Indeed. I don't know if if I say what I'm going to say, it's going to plant a seed, and I don't want the seed to be planted without it being your decision.
Do it.
Okay, well, here comes the seed. I hope you're ready for it. I was half expecting you to maybe talk to Ismark about that. And
I was.
Yeah.
I was looking for a good opportunity.
Yeah.
And it's definitely something that she will talk to him about.
Because if he killed you, it would be a similar shtick.
Yeah, and then he'd take over.
Mm-hmm.
Although she wasn't gonna tell Strahd that he also got offered that.
Mm-hmm.
Because what is he gonna do? Strahd's gonna try to talk to him about it,
Yeah.
and then he's gonna try to kill Serena.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, why would I do that? Why would I do that?
Mm-hmm. Totally. Yeah.
I don't like those odds. I don't like the way that story goes.
Yeah. Totally.
And now that would be deliciously tragic. I gotta say, it would be beautifully tragic. It would make such an incredible story. Just the level of betrayal and sadness and despair. Ugh. But realistically, yeah, that's not good. So
Yeah.
she will. I think she will. She will talk to Ismark about their conversation. Absolutely. But I couldn't find a good opportunity during this stream to do that, you know?
Ravenloft's a big place. So
Yeah.
you'll have some opportunity, but your privacy is going to probably go away real soon. It's like, yeah, you killed some spiders, met a bookkeeper, which I had a ton of fun RPing that conversation.
Yeah, I liked him.
Yeah, that guy is just a grumpy old man that was just your IRS agent.
Yeah. Like, Ismark hasn't paid, his family hasn't paid taxes in over 72 years,
Yeah.
yo. 40,000 gold. I'm like, okay.
What's your name, young lady?
I am Serena.
Serena. Very lovely name. And you, young man?
Ismark.
Ismark.
Hey, thanks for a second.
The Baron's boy. Yes. You are quite behind on your taxes, you and your village.
How much does he owe?
You owe the kingdom approximately 40,000 gold pieces.
Right.
Ismark.
Apparently, I'm inheriting quite a bit of debt. Sins of the father, I suppose.
Yes, I suppose you should get on paying your taxes soon. Ismark, why are you not paying taxes?
I wonder why that could be.
Yeah. Why are you all not paying your taxes?
I mean, clear. What's that money going toward? Look at the amazing public infrastructure of Barovia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like.
You know, the public roads, they need to be updated.
Yeah, they exist.
They exist.
The fact that the dungeon included that just put a big smile on my face because that like I said before, I don't like changing things a little too much. I'm throwing in my spark here and there, my flair, but for the most part, like I like running things as is, and like yeah, Leaf, man, just a grumpy old man.
Yeah.
And like I was saying, a little bit of a segue, you're gonna lose your privacy real soon unless you fail your next skill challenge. And Zuleika and her mate drown.
No.
They may be immune to all non-magical damage sources, but they still gotta breathe.
Yeah. Breathing's important.
Yeah, Nola, the campaign's wrapping up, and
Yeah.
I feel. Do you feel am I the only one that's feeling the weight here? Am I the weird
I don't
one?
know. I don't think it's hit me yet. You know, I don't think it's quite hit me yet. I mean, I will say, it's probably hitting you a lot more just because you are the DM, and that means that you are having to prepare things, and you've been preparing things for literally years now. And you know all of the strings that are happening in the background. So for you, there's a lot more, I don't know, time and energy you've put into this that probably makes you feel so much more attached. And
Yeah.
I am very attached, but I haven't been putting 5 hours before stream to prepare for each session. So, yeah, it's different.
Yeah, so I think you're right, because I'm always like 5 steps ahead of you in terms of things because I need to prep. And going through and prepping Castle Ravenloft, like, it's basically all prepped. And after Ravenloft and the final encounter is prepped, I'm done. Like, that's my finish. Like, all that's left is to run you through it. So I'm gonna finish this actually not at the same time as you, which is a really weird thought. Like, I'm gonna finish early, and then you're gonna finish in time as we run. It's a really weird thought. I hadn't thought about it that way. Yeah, for me, I basically have like one more day of prep for the entire campaign, and then that's it.
I mean, I guess, but I imagine that I'll probably be exploring Castle Ravenloft for at least another like 2 sessions.
Yeah.
You know, maybe one more session for the final encounter or whatever the heck's happening.
Yeah. I have some ideas. Ravenloft is basically prepped. I wanted to get a sense of the scale and the scope and how things link to each other. So like I wanted to read everything at once. So I figured out just where things go and how things work. And so that I could link things together. For example, that the thought of like, oh yeah, like there's a maid that roams around this floor. It's like, it's because I read everything ahead and I know where people are and what people are there. And like, therefore I can kind of tie the threads together. And same thing with him saying like, oh yeah, so one of Strahd's consorts, he walks around like he walks the place, like he owns the place. Yeah, things like that. So yeah, Ravenloft is basically read through, basically prepped. All I need to do is run it. The final encounter isn't prepped yet. I have some ideas and I know basically what's going to happen or how it's going to work.
So you're telling me that I should run straight to Strahd and try to beat him up?
You could. As you are discovering, the more you explore Castle Ravenloft, the better chance you have of getting additional help, but also the more resources you use. So it's a double-edged sword.
Well, the thing is, I feel like I have to take a rest somehow in Castle Ravenloft, and I don't know how to do that or where to do that. What part of Castle Ravenloft is safe enough to have a rest, you know? Like,
I would love for you to tell me that answer, because I can't think of one.
Yeah, so and I think there's going to be a point where everyone's going to be exhausted. So even taking shifts is dangerous. You know?
You are in the belly of the beast. A long rest, probably not that great of an idea.
Look, Serena already needs one. She already has her health, like, busted up, and she's already burning spell slots. It's bad.
Yeah.
So...
Hey, you got a short rest for those hit points, but I will tell you, you're in freaking Castle Ravenloft. You try to sleep 8 hours. I can't think of a way to make it work in your favor, but I would be more than willing to play with you and try to figure out a way to make that happen.
Look, it has to happen, because I can't imagine traveling around the entire castle, dealing with everything that we deal with. In the front foyer, there were 8 gargoyles. What is it gonna be like for the rest of the castle? Like, yeah. She's already burnt, like, you know, a bunch of different spells and stuff like that. She has to rest at some point.
Could be.
And everybody else needs to rest at some point. So, and her fighting Strahd with, like, no spells, no health, no nothing, that's gonna be just bad news. Okay.
It's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard.
Almost like it's what he's planning. Well, Nola, think very carefully about that one, because that is a dangerous game you're playing and could very easily backfire. That's something that you can think
I'll
on.
Talk about it, yeah. And at the same time, I'll have to find a situation where... actually, that was one of the things. I'm like, well, if Serena and Ismark did want to talk about what happened, then, you know, she'd be like, oh, she could wait until, like, Zuleika and whoever the heck she's with, wait until they, like, you know, had a rest or fell asleep or something, and then they could talk while they're sleeping. But I guess it's not going to be the case.
It would be difficult.
It may have to be a situation where they just talk out in the open with everybody.
Yeah.
You know, group
Could be.
discussion.
Yeah. Could also, you know, short rests are a thing though. So like if you're like, okay, we're in Magical Cake Land room. This seems like a good place to take a rest.
Magical Cake Land room. Yeah, I love that place.
Yeah. And then let's just chill here for a second. And then like while everyone's taking drinks from their water skins and patching themselves up, you can probably stow away behind a corner somewhere, talk about killing each other.
You know, our favorite pastime.
Anything you're excited about? Anything that you want?
I want to find all my party members. That's what I want. Okay. And I don't know, some of them may already be dead. I hope not. Oh, frick, where's Irina?
Where's Irina indeed?
Shoot, if I know Strahd, he probably is already trying to gnaw on Irina's neck. Frick, no! No! No!
I was waiting for you to come to that realization.
No! Wait. We need to find Irina. Because if Strahd already threw everybody else all scattered all around the castle, where the heck is Tatiana? Tatiana is probably in his bedroom or something like that.
Could be.
Kai,
Yes.
is she in his bedroom?
Could be. It is a possibility.
Where else could she be?
It's a big castle.
I really doubt that she's like in a torture chamber or something like that.
Could be.
Kai,
Yes.
why do you like your secrets so much?
Because I'm the secret keeper. Keeper of the secrets.
Actually, you know what? Talking about the Tatiana thing, probably learned a little bit more about that.
Yeah.
Put the pieces together.
Yeah. Did Nola learn anything new? Or was it just Serena?
Serena learned everything. I put the pieces together real quick.
Yeah.
Serena's not as smart, so
Yeah.
it took you had to bring things together a little bit more, you know, to get that Irina and Tatiana were like the same soul person, and then, you know, Strahd killed Sergei, who was trying to be with Tatiana. Tatiana loved Sergei, but Tatiana didn't like Strahd, but Strahd left her. But, you know, Strahd's being like, no, she actually loved me, but she didn't actually love him, because why would she want to hurl herself off of the why would she yeet herself into a valley if she wanted to be like, yes, I love you, Strahd, marry me? Like, I don't think
There is no
what reason
better... If there's one thing that Shakespeare has taught me, it's that there's no better way to confess your love to someone than to drown yourself or stab yourself in the chest.
Exactly.
That is the ultimate way to confess your love.
Mm-hmm.
And Tatiana just had her own little spin on it, jumping off a bridge.
Yeah, she's just, you know, this is how she expresses her love.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, she's just being dramatic. Okay.
Yep. She's like
a little bit of a drama queen. Okay.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Just
yeah.
That's basically
you know, other girls, they use poison, or you know, if they want to be a little bit fancy, they'll use a nice dagger. But now this girl was like, I'm gonna top them all.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And
I'm yeeting out of them.
yeah. I really enjoyed RPing that aspect of Strahd too. That just pure self-righteous.
I like that.
Like
I like
monster.
the spin you put on it.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm like, even Serena is like, that's ridiculous. Are you kidding?
Yeah. Validation versus justification. It's a mantra that I've been having with my villains recently. So I was thinking about, with Strahd, it's like, man, this guy's a monster. But even a monster has something that we can latch onto, something that doesn't seem totally alien. And that was where the discussions came from. And I'm really happy to see that resonated with you. That it was a convincing argument.
It was close.
Yeah.
Like you really were close to making me actually consider it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, you did a really great job, Kai. Like, I was like, wow. I know I'm not going to take this deal, but I kind of want to.
Yes!
Like, I know taking this deal is going to go horribly wrong in some way, shape, or form. And it's a horrible idea. But I want to take it?
Perfect. My job is done. Yeah, that was so fun. Just honestly, just because it was a real discussion. Like, it was an honest discussion. Like, where like
it was.
Yeah, and that totally came across when we were just talking. Yes, it makes sense why the conversation lasted an hour. It's because there was a real discussion happening all in real time in the game.
Honestly, it got to a point where the reason I was so, kind of flippant towards the end of the conversation, because I was struggling to figure out a really good reason to say no. Because, the offer is really good. I had to really think of, what is a genuine reason for Serena to actually say no? Other than, I just don't want Barovia, or, I can't let you just take Tatiana.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. This is one of those classic, this is a great example of a very advanced improv technique. And that is the improv technique of saying no. Because that was the thing. It's like, as your partner, if we're thinking about this in terms of just scenery, as your partner in that scene, clearly I want you to say no, but it's my job to make you really want to say yes. And it was like one of those things.
I mean, a really big part of me was like, I want to say yes and see what happens. But I can't do that. I know I shouldn't do that, but I want to.
I had a whole thing planned. If Serena had said yes, that would have been one of the endings. And it would have been interesting.
Are you gonna tell me?
I'll tell you after the campaign's over, which shouldn't be too long.
I don't want any more beans.
There's so many beans, Nola.
No, I don't want any more beans. They make you toot.
Nope. Not these beans. These beans just make your mouth go. That's all they do. Yeah, you're like.
Okay.
You don't have that much longer to wait. Maybe like a couple months at most, till you get all the beans you want. Do you have any other things to look forward to as the campaign comes to a close? Things that you want? Things you're excited about?
I guess just the ending. I don't think there's anything else in particular. Just exploring the castle, learning more about, Strahd. I don't know if we'll have the chance to talk to him again, seeing as, we're forming the party, but learning about all this stuff, finding the rest of my people.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck's happened to them? Hopefully they're not all dead or vampires by the time I find them. Yeah.
That's a solid hope.
Those are good goals. I will say I'm quite proud of myself of the gargoyle thing.
Oh, that was a great
the gargoyle trick. I mean that's some big brain gamer moves right there. Okay?
Total big brain gamer moves. Yeah, I was very impressed because like I described, you would have been screwed. If you had walked out there, they would have beat you up. And there probably wasn't much you could do about that. And so, you're like, I go outside and I open the door. It's like, smart. So, you earned that victory, Nola. But when we started, I gave you a tool to balance out encounters. To more be in your favor because you were just one lonely little player. You did not use that mechanic a single time. And you have been plowing through Curse of Strahd.
Okay, not plowing through Curse of Strahd. I mean, there were a few points where it was a little bit of a struggle.
Amber Temple comes to mind.
And also the werewolf section where Serena had to, balance between Ismark dying and also Irina and Esmeralda being missing. That episode.
Oh, yeah. Good times.
Good times.
Barely making it. But it doesn't change the fact that I am very impressed. And should Serena survive through Castle Ravenloft, that's another ending that you unlocked by choosing the path that you did.
By never taking Strahd's curse?
And also never dying.
And also not dying. Wow, do I get to unlock the secret? The super secret ending after the credits?
You're really close. There is one more thing, literally, that you have to do to get that ultimate ending. One more optional thing. And we'll see if you do it.
What is it? What do I have to do?
We'll see. And that'll be it for today's Aftershow, Nola. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. If you want to see what that secret next thing is, tune into our streams every other Saturday. Or subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch the Aftershow.
Subscribe.
Follow, all that good stuff. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.